Guess what I got? A sim. Got. Hi! It's been a while, but hey, it's ODIO with another ODIO unboxing. Oh, wait, I don't remember the intro anymore. Let's do it again. Hi! Welcome back to another video of ODIO. I don't know what how did I used to... Okay, whatever. Anyways, welcome to OB Unboxes, where I unbox stuff, and today... Whoa! Well... Ain't that a beaut from the outside? Yes, today we are going to be unboxing this Simgot EA Sports. I mean, EA2000 Boson. And if I can get tape gone without destroying the entire thing, that'd be nice. But yeah, while I'm removing the tape, hi. It's been a while since I've made a video that isn't just random or whatever. And, you know, it feels good to be back. And I feel great. I feel absolutely motivated. And I got a lot of stuff planned for you guys. And this is just one of them. And speaking of, let's get rid of that thing. Oh, what a waste. The outside thing got destroyed. But this was one of those Ziploc bags. So, whatever. We'll dispose of that properly. But we can now see the outside box of the EA2000 Boson. Oh, the beaut. Look at that. So minimalist. Just IM, the name, and a massive high-res audio. So, gotta make it big. But speaking of big, this is a massive box. No lie, this is a massive earphone box. One of the larger ones that I've seen in a while, at least big-wise, you know? But, you know, understandable. Pretty sure there's a lot of things in here, but I'm curious, what is this? This is a DSP digital audio that goes to Type-C. Wow, okay, you know what? We'll take a look at more of this later. Right now, let's bask in the beauty of this box. So, just because we get rid of the reflections there, let's get rid of the plastic. Absolutely carefully, you know, just with so much care to take care of the plastic, and now it's gone. And we can have a better look at the front. Again, see the front. Simgot. Ooh, that is a nice print. A dedicated print. Bronze for the Boson. The Simgot logo. And before we get to the unboxing, this IM specifically has two very interesting quirks, and we'll talk about that later. But right now, I just want to tell you this earphone, or this IM, has two very, very interesting quirks. So let's take a look at the sides. It seems like it's just there. Oh, and you can see the little teaser there. I believe the English in here. Oh, no, it's not. So, yeah, the English is right there. So 12mm dynamic driver, dual magnetic circuits, and dual cavity. But what is this? One dynamic driver plus one passive radiator? What is that? Well, if you've seen my latest shorts, yes, I'm doing shorts now, another IM has done a passive radiator, recently released, called the Electro DZ4, but that wasn't the first. And I don't know if this was the first, but this is the first IM that I've seen with a passive radiator. So, that's quirk number one. It has a passive radiator, and we'll get more into that, what that is exactly later. But yes, you have it CNC, 5-axis aluminum. Yes, that's the standard, but very nice to see that. And a strong magnetic circuits and suspension system. And we can see in the back, there you go. Ooh, what is that? Another quirk with an interchangeable tuning plug mode? Are you telling me this IM has tuning plugs? Yes, and we'll take a look at that later. But yes, the EA2000 Boson not only has a passive radiator, which is already weird enough, but tuning plugs. You know, you get IMs with like tuning filters or tuning switches. This got tuning freaking plugs, and you can see it here in the back, and with the whole circuitry and everything. And we can see the frequency response. I like that. Well, could be shout, but I like the energy, and the bass is very respectable. Sound characteristic in different models, and we have some just basic stuff right there. So now let's get it open with. Yeah, okay, so let's put this on the side. Whoa. This is a big box. I just want to tell you that. Like, seriously, a massive, massive box. And I don't know how to remove it exactly. So, please give me some patience because I am a little bit confused. So, without breaking the box, I guess you just slide it like that. Oh yeah, no, you just slide it like that. So, we open the box and slide it similar to the EA500 and boson. I mean, I like that. I like that. It reminds me of a specific movie. Sorry, not movie, but like a TV brand. But I can't put my finger on it. It's a circular as well. Boson. That looks very pretty. And it's printed there. Yeah. Ooh. And then got the usual salute to the great pioneers of constructing quantum theory. Yep, because Simgot loves to combine the old arts, well, the sciences and the arts, and this is just one of their IAMs that follow this wonderful philosophy. So that's about it. And now we can open the boson. Reveal your secrets. Oh my goodness! Okay. Interesting. I have not seen a box like this before where it's just like split in half. So we'll take a look at the IAMs later. It kind of slipped off already, but wow. Just look at those. Anyways, so boson. Simgot, and I believe this is the accessory box. So let's flip it open. Let's get the little boson out, and I believe this is a thank you letter. Why, yes. Well, it's my pleasure to meet you, music lover. If you want to read that, take a pause. I hope I can... Yep, I think that's fine. I think you can... Yeah. I believe that is a little thank you letter. That is very thoughtful. And you even get like a little... What is this? A Simgot... warranty. Scan me, extend your warranty 3 months, and you can scratch it. So there's a warranty card. Very interesting placement. I love the experience so far. This is so intuitive and so, I don't know, it's crazy. And if you think about the price, and it has to be, but still, even for the price, you have the signature of the Simgot CEO right there. And I believe that's about it. Yeah. Very beautiful presentation. Let's put that on the side. So Simgot EA500 boson and Simgot right there. Let's put it there. And now we are met with this very, very beautiful. Oh wow, that is a very beautiful carrying case. I mean, it doesn't like feel all too different from the usual leather or faux leather cases, but the finish, the silver finish, along with the IAMs itself, I don't know if you can see it, but like the silver, we'll see that later. But it looks very, very beautiful. And just look at that. Now let's flip the magnetic. I believe, yeah, it's magnetic end. Now we're met with the cable. Well, first impressions, it's alright. It's a very springy feeling or rubbery feeling cable. You can see the Simgot cable. I believe this isn't the cable. That is the one with a cool feature. So we'll take a look at this later. It's a 3.5, very thick cable, very rubbery as well. Worrying slightly, but we'll take a look at that later again. So let's put that on the side for now. And let's open the thing again. And we are met with these are like, okay, sorry, I didn't show you, but these are the same tips, I believe, that came with the EA500. Taking a look, yeah, it is the same tips as the EA500. Quite curious. They seem to really like this tip, and I give them props. It does fit their IAMs really well, but I believe that's just a single pair that you get with the boson, or the EA2000. Small, medium, large, at least they gave us all of the choices, but 3 pairs, we'll see if there's more. For now, let's put it back in the little case. Oh, actually, we'll take a look at the case later. Let's, you know what, let's take a look at now. So, the insides, rather, not the entire thing, obviously. Well, we kind of looked at the outside. So these, I believe, are for the tuning plugs. Very nice, very interesting that you would have a specific spot for the plugs. That just goes to show that this case isn't just outsourced, but actually thought of. And now you can see a very deep enclosure there, as you can see, with the webbing on the side. So you could probably put like, I don't know, an R2. No, it's not gonna fit. But you could put like a bunch of tips there, or a few IEMs in there, maybe 2-3 IEMs at max. Overall, very solid, very dense, very nice, very pretty case. So let's put it on the side for now, and let's take a look at the rest of the ensemble. So, okay, I believe that's about it. Yeah, I don't think I can remove much. Correct me if I'm wrong, but seems like that's about it. So now let's take a look at the other enclosure, which I should probably put this here. I should put this somewhere here. I should put a little nice letter there along with this one and that, and yeah. And now let's remove this small enclosure for the IEMs itself. Very beautiful. We'll take a look at it. We'll take a look at it later. Very nice. We'll put it on the side for now. Let's put it here. So let's remove the thingy-majig here. Manual and accessories, it says there. Manual and accessories. And there's more in the back. Ear tips. Oh, there's even more ear tips! Yes, I was hoping that there was more, and there are more. Thank you, Simgot, for not letting me down in that regard. So, this one is just manual and accessories, so I believe, removing this, we are met with this. Salute to Art and Sciences. Yes, salute to Arts and Sciences indeed. And I believe this is just a small roadmap of how to use your earphones, and I think we all know how to use them. So yep, we got the usual thing there. So we'll not really take too deep a look into this unless you want to. I can make a separate reading aspect there. Oh, look at this. Okay, this is something I believe was only seen. Oh, flashcards to show how to wear the earphones. That is something I've never seen before. A little excessive. I don't think people are too dumb to understand that, but honestly, that's crazy thoughtful. So you got the usual how to wear and stuff like that. So right there, since it's an MMCX, yes, unfortunately it is MMCX, but what can you do? And then you have here Japanese instructions, English instructions. Yeah, I believe this is for how to connect the interchangeable cables, which is down here, or the interchangeable plugs, which is down there, and similar to what they did with the SA6 Mark II. So again, very, very thoughtful. I really like it, and they printed it in multiple languages. So I respect that. And then you have how to separate down here. So we have how to connect, and then how to separate. So we'll take a look at that later. So let's put this on the side for now. And you know what? I can probably just put it inside the box, and we'll take a look at more later, or when we need to. But for now, it shall stay in its manual and accessories. And put this on the side. Put that there. Let's take a look at the ear tips first, because the ear tips seem to be should be different from these, unless they're not, which, you know, hey, it's okay if they are the exact same. So, getting rid of that. And are they the same? Yes, they seem to be the exact same tips. No complaints. I mean, these are great tips, you know, in all honesty. But, you know, better tips could be included. But again, no complaints. They're good tips. And at least they include 2 pairs. So, you know, it's, so I guess it's just something that Simgot does where I don't really pay too much mind in the accessories department. But, you know, I do suggest that they start investing in more accessories in the future. Oh, crap. So, let's put that there for now. And now, we can take a look at the interchangeable plugs. Oh, a little bit weighty, as you'd expect from plugs. There are a total of 3 plugs, according to them. And we are going to see them in action. Ooh. It doesn't like to be opened that way, so there you go. So, I believe what it comes stock with is the, I don't know what it's called, but it's the one with the stock form. And then you have this one, which is certainly interesting, because I think this also, well, not also, but I think this increases a little bit of the, oh, what happened to the cover? I guess it doesn't have one, but it increases the the treble amount a little bit more. And this, apparently, according to a lot of people, is the best plug. Again, because it's 4.4, so it's balanced. So obviously, it has to give out more power, especially with that passive radiator. But very, very interesting. Okay, we can put this back for now, and we'll take a deeper look at this when we start talking about the cable, which I believe we should, because I don't think there's anything else that we could be talking about right now. Oh, that's a little bit issue-wise, but that's okay. So let's take a look first. You know what? Just so that you guys can see, we'll take a small in-depth look of the tips that come with the EA500, which is the KBE or AET style tips with a clear dome and a very rigid but solid stem or core. Something I found out actually was that the core of these type of tips aren't all the same. There are some that are curved on the inside, but anyways, so yeah, that's about the tips. So what else? Yes, now we move on to the cable itself. Okay, so for the cable, I believe we're going to need the manual. El manual. We gotta bring out the specific one with the English one. So we'll keep the rest there. And we have here how to connect and how to separate. So first, let's go with how to separate. So got here, rotate the sleeve as directed by the arrow to unscrew the sleeve and the male until the two are totally separated. So let's bring in the cable. Sorry, a little confused here. Let's remove the jack thing. So there's supposed to be an arrow or something that signifies. Oh, I think that's it. So I hold on the jack there, and I start screwing, and we have here, okay, so it's a type where you unscrew the outside first before you start unplugging the inside. So this filter that we have right now is it's a bit harder to see, even for me, it is the N3A1000, N3A00. So yeah, I think that's the stock one. And we are supposed to be given an arrow of where the thing should be disconnected. Sorry, it's a bit over there. There. I guess it's the usual modular style where I just pull. Yeah, so that's it. That's our plug, and yeah, that's basically how we get rid of the plug of the Simgot EA2000. And let's bring in one of the interchangeable plugs here. Yeah, let's see what we can do. We'll do the other 3.5 because I don't have a 4.4 source right now, but I'm looking up to save one. Do not worry. But so let's see. This is the 4.4 jack, and this is the 3.5 that is, I believe you can see the name there, the N3A035. I do not know why they named them like that, but hey, I guess it makes it distinct. So, putting in the plug itself, and okay, we gotta make sure that it's lined up. Gotta make sure that it's lined up right there. And, oh, don't do that. Actually, you know what? Let's take a look at the inside first, because I've been looking at it, and it's really confusing, because it's not the usual modular style pins, where it's just like, clap and plug. This has a little bit of springiness to it. And I believe that should be for the contacts itself, which is very interesting, because I have not seen anything like that before, where it's more focused on the contacts itself. But it's very scary because it's very tight. So pushing it a little bit harder. thing, right? So, aha, there you go. So now it's fully, or rather, decently jacked up. And we push back up the jack, and we start screwing. And voila, that's how you change the plugs of the Simgot EA2000. I have to say, it's a little bit janky when it comes to like plugging the thing itself. It feels like it's about to break, so keep in mind something. Keep that in mind. But the jack itself, very solid. This is my favorite kind of modular cable, by the way. The type where there's a housing on it, so you don't just accidentally unplug it, where some other modular cables do that. So we have the jack tail right there, and we have the cable itself. So let's remove the complementary, what do you call that thing? Velcro strap, and let us further inspect the cable itself. So we have here these strands. This is, I believe, an 8-core. Yeah, very rigid, but not very stiff. It's very rubbery in feeling. Yeah, it feels a little grippy. So, you know, if you have like clothes rubbing up against this, potentially could rub against stuff and bring it with it. But regardless, a very nice cable. Really nice cable. So moving up to the middle part, which includes the Y-split, which is, it says here, SPC times 8. Yes, 8 cores or 8 strands of SPC, and a very nice, very effective chain cinch. And it's gold colored too, very complimentary. I like it. I really like it. So you have the strands going split there, and the ends, which are it's MMCX. But you know what? As long as you don't constantly remove and whatever it's probably gonna be fine. So when I plug this in, not coming out. It is not coming out. But yeah, that's the EA2000's cable. Let's up, and let's see how behave. Very behave. I like that, especially for an 8-core. And now, you know what? Let's stop beating around the bush. Let's finally take a look at the bosons themselves. Oh goodness, they look majestic. They look seriously majestic. Look at those. You know what? Let's pop one out. Oh, and they're beefy too. Okay, let's put this on the side. So we can see here the EA2000 and its glory. Look at that. That is beautiful. It is like a sort of, I don't know if you can see the pattern, but there's a pattern on the inside that is covered up in this sort of glass material. It protects the design because the rest could be glossy or the inside could be not that good. But we can see here, very glossy overall shell material. We can see the EA2000 right there. And I believe that is a screw. I don't know what that is, but that is a screw, I believe, that holds in everything. I think the EA500 had something similar. So we got a vent there, and EA2000 there. Boson. Again, the name with IM, and it's getting fingerprints already, but that's to be expected. And there it is. You know what that is? That is the passive radiator. Yes, sir. The passive radiator basically isn't an active speaker. It doesn't have any magnets, it doesn't have any wiring or whatnot, but instead it takes in all the air coming into the shell itself that is, you know, being pushed by the dynamic driver, which is 12 millimeters, by the way. Insanely large, like really big modular dynamic driver, and it makes the sound, particularly in the bass region, sound a lot deeper and richer for that has the effect for this passive radiator. And whether I can confirm that or not, we'll see when I do my listening impressions. But you can see there, Simgot's signature somewhat bulge and tip. I'm a big fan of these, at least for the longer ones, because I find them extremely comfortable. Like, I found them oddly comfortable for what they are, or for what they look like, which doesn't look comfortable. You can see another vent down there, and we can see some text. What does that say? 6mm, yeah, 6mm passive radiator, and a 12mm dynamic driver. Absolutely gorgeous set. And you see the MMCX there? Yeah, hopefully it's a very good quality MMCX. And for the price, it has to be. So, again, very beautiful set. Very absolutely beautiful. Let's bring out the other set, and let's just put them side by side to each other. Just to have a little family picture right there. There you go. Absolute beauties. And you have the nozzle similar to the EA500. But beautiful, beautiful sets. Oh my goodness. They are gorgeous. They are seriously beautiful. I cannot wait to try these out. So, I believe we've covered almost everything here. And I'll lay everything out. And it's gonna take a while, so I guess I'll just do some movie magic. Go alakazam, alakazum, I don't know.
And there we have it. Due to the size of the inclusions, or rather the amount of inclusions and its presentation, I had to expand a little bit. And in order to see everything, gotta zoom out, gotta see some of the background. But there it is. The Simgot EA2000 boson. I don't think I said the price earlier, but this is $320. Comes with 12mm dynamic driver, 6mm passive radiator, tunable plugs. Very interesting. I seriously think this is a very loaded IEM in terms of features that you don't often see in in-ear monitors. And I am absolutely stoked to try these because I am quite a fan of Simgot's classic signature. Very bright, very energetic. And I think this is the epitome of that. And I am so excited to try this out. So, once again, thank you so much to Simgot for sending this over for me and my fellow reviewers to, well, review. And with that, OB Audio,